Hello, my friends, hello. It's good to see you home tonight, and I'm here to say that I'm here to stay. Hello. All right, so we have, because we defrosted them, we actually have other things to eat, but then we realized we already defrosted them, so we got to use them. Some chicken sausage that I got yesterday. And so the thing that popped right into my head is that wonderful Italian fairground sausage and pepper that Big Heroes used to get. Now again, I'm using chicken sausage, not real sausage. And so to start it out, no, actually, I can move this. I've got a sausage and onion mix by Walmart here. And I'm gonna see how these do and if they look normal and they look good enough to go on the with the dish, then we're going to take the shortcut and use these. So I just took them out of the freezer. They're defrosting now. We put a little olive oil in there. We'll put a little bit more in there. And maybe we'll even put some garlic in there. How about that? How about them apples? They have a nice mix of peppers, both red and green. I feel like I should put a potato in this, and I don't know why I'm having that feeling. Alright, so I'm just going to screw around with this and see if I need to add more or do whatever, and see if it'll function. If not, I got a big beautiful onion I can cut up and saute. So it's going to work one way or the other. We'll just figure out exactly how. Ooh, it's frying now. Okay, hang on. Okay, looks like it's warming up fine. I'm going to put some garlic on this bad boy. I may actually go over and get some fresh garlic too, who knows. We're going to put a little salt in her. There's a lot of water coming. There's a lot of ice in there with these, so I've got a lot of water happening. But that's okay, we'll get rid of it. Alright, so that was salt, garlic powder. Now I'm looking, let's put a little bit of parsley in there, and maybe a bit of Italian seasoning as well. Okay. And some pepper. And how about a little bit of basil paste? There we go. I couldn't hear you phone last night. So I'm here to stay, but I'm here to stay. Hello. Sweet carrot, ba ba ba, good I never felt so good. I've been fine, ba ba ba, to believe there never would. Where it began, where it don't seem so lonely. But I believe we never would. Some jarred garlic in here, a nice big fucking thing. Alright. That's a good fucking thing. I don't know what a fucking thing is, but it's a good one. May actually need a second one of these bad boys. Yep, beauty, beauty, beauty. This is coming out of beauty. The colors are beautiful. Guys, my head is fucking swimming all day today. I've been walking around like I'm in space. I went to bed accidentally at 6 p.m. last night, and I woke up at 1:30 in the morning, and I'm telling you, first of all, I ate every single thing we had in this house. I made a cheeseburger. I ate some meatloaf. I cannot think of anything that I didn't get into. So I ate my ass off, and then it got to be like 6 a.m., and I thought I would take a sleeping pill, and then get a couple hours of sleep and be somewhat functional for the morning, except I gave myself that sleeping pill, and I did not fall asleep, and so I was a flying moron with drugs in its head. So we're not going to make that mistake again. What do we got going on here? What do we got going on? Let's just grab a fork. Let's see where we are. Okay, the peppers definitely feel like they need a little bit more time. The onions are getting there. All right. Okay, just wanted to drain off a little liquid. Didn't really do it. We don't really need it when I looked at it too. Oh, I need some gloves. Hang on. Hot enough. They could be just a tiny bit softer. We're gonna do that. I'm just gonna have a quick taste to see if it needs more seasoning, and I'm gonna have a quick jump over to here to grab some Italian seasoning, which I think would be good. Putting this glove on like a moron though. That's what I'm doing. My God, I missed a finger. I actually had a whole finger go wrong. Okay. One. Let's see if we can find some Italian seasoning without too much work. Here's some rosemary, Old Bay, Italian seasoning. Excellent and excellent. A little bit of Italian seasoning in there. A little bit of rosemary in there. Okay, and I think, since we're doing this, some thyme as well. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Oh, my sage in this has not yet been opened. There we go. Son of a bitch, you. I can see some of the spices are, ooh, did I just accidentally add a whole bunch of organic thyme? Ooh. I don't know how that's going to work, guys, but let's see. Let's put in a little bit more oil. Let me get in there and see if I can remove, oh shit, some of these gigantic clumps of it. I bet you it's going to be fine, I bet. Well, I'm only cooking for me, so that's all that matters. Okay, fair enough. It's a little bit better. It's a little bit better. So we're gonna take a pause for the cause. I've got some more of it in a bag here. We're just gonna do a quick redo, maybe without the time. Shit like this happens. That's why I'm filming it. So that you can enjoy my suffering. And I will be right back. Oops. Pause it. Don't turn it off. Yeah. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? Okay. We've got some replacement onions and peppers. We've got some... We've got some garlic powder, which we're going to use again. We didn't screw up that. Good. Some real garlic, or garlic, or jar in a... Garlic in a jar. We had no problem with that. Let's just get that in there. There we go. Some Italian seasoning. We had no problem there. You know what, though? I'm just going to taste it when it's like this, and maybe I don't need to add any more thyme or rosemary, whatever. Maybe this is fine. It definitely needs a little salt and pepper, though. Here's the pepper, here's the pepper. Here's the salt. That's the salt. Let's see how our flavor profile is. Oh God, I need to go to bed. Da, da. I don't know where the water's going. It's just evaporating, I guess, but it's evaporating. All right, let's just see where the flavor is now. Yeah, pretty good actually. Needs a little bit more salt, believe it or not. Okay, now for step 2, I'm just thinking what step 2 should be. I've got to introduce the sausages at some point. Pan, please meet the sausages. Sausages meet the pan. Let me just think here. That's probably going to be good enough. Let's just get the sausages out. I couldn't sleep at all last night. 'Cause I'm here to stay. I'm here to stay. Hello. Trader Joe's sweet Italian chicken sausage. I'm going to turn this heat down a little bit because we don't want to do that, go that fast. Alright, let's add a little bit more olive oil to this. Actually, let's add some, not just mist it on, let's take some of this stuff. The Iberia 80/20. Just pour a little bit of it in there. So the Iberia 80/20 is 80% sunflower seed, but not sunflower seed that's been processed or has been extracted. So that's 80% of that sunflower seed. And then it's 20% of extra virgin olive oil, which of course also wasn't, wasn't processed or extracted. All right, hopefully this is going to work. We're going to keep these up here. And I got to think of what next, because really, I just want sausage and peppers, which means I really just want these to get brown and cooked, and then I kind of just want to eat them from there. I'm going to check their temperature. So that's not pork. I gotta remember it. That's not pork, not pork. It's chicken. So, on a thermometer, yeah, we're looking for somewhere between 165 and 174. So we'll get to that. Alright, so I'm gonna put this back. Sorry guys, I almost dropped you there. I almost dropped you, but I didn't. I'm going to make sure you can still see the lovely, lovely food cooking. What a clusterfuck this time is turning out to be. Oh my god. In there. In there. Never go wrong with garlic powder. In there. And now I believe I'm going to be turning these surfeit of sausages with the they're not called clams, the tongs. Magnificent. So yeah, I've said surfeit a couple times already on this channel. So King Henry I of the United Kingdom, as if there would be anywhere else, he lived a long time, but when he died, it was listed on his death certificate that he ate a surfeit of lampreys, which are eels. Surfeit, I think, is spelled S-U-E-R-F-I-E-T, S-U-I. If you say it into Google, it'll know exactly what you're talking about. These are very soft sausages, and I kind of just want something a little bit firmer and hotter. The other thing that I almost did was I almost took these and put them in the Instant Pot, put them on the trivet so they're not exactly in the water, and then I would have put like a cup of stock or something in there, brought it up to pressurizing, give it maybe 3 minutes, and then I'm quite sure these would have been cooked. And then the only thing I would have need to do from there is just brown them. You know what I'm saying? Just brown them. You just brown them. Yep. Come on, you bastard, you. Now, what I don't want to do is to overcook the peppers and onions. So there may be a time, kids, there may be a time one day when I have to take the sausage and peppers out and get rid of the peppers and the onions, keep the sausage. But we'll get there when we get there, right? Do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight, what, get down tonight, what, do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight, get down tonight, ooh. The only lyrics to that song I know. This is also becoming a time saver because it would have taken me quite a bit to slice up the onions, and I would have had to fry them separately, not with the peppers, because they're a different thing. I would have had to wait till those were totally brown, and then put some sliced peppers. And I don't know that I could have gotten as good of a slice on the peppers as they did here. Peppers are a little weird to work with, especially the green ones, which is all I have at the moment. I got a whole haul of broccoli and some peppers, and let's bring the temperature up a little higher. See if we can get these seared and browned better. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take these off the heat. I'm temporarily, just for a moment, going to take off, woohoo, good catch on that, the sausages. And I'm just going to put them over at the side here. And then with my other plate, I'm going to take the peppers and onions, because I believe these are cooked as well as you'd want them, and anything else after this would start to go negative. So we're just going to grab these things here. Steve Austin, a man barely alive. We can rebuild him. Better, faster, stronger. You know, the last time I went to have a cardiac stress test, the thing where you run on a treadmill while they take your EKG, but I didn't like it. I haven't had one since I lost a lot of weight, and I was on the treadmill, and I thought we were just chit-chatting, the guy and I started singing the $6 Million Man song like I just was to you, and he looked at me and he turned it off and he's like, okay, you hit it. I'm like, I hit it? He's like, yeah. He's like, any man who could sing the sound effects to the $6 Million Man while walking uphill on a stress test, his heart seems pretty good to me. So that was nice. We can rebuild him. Better, faster, stronger. So now we're just going to be browning up these sausages. It's a sausage, yeah. Show them my sausage. Oh, they're browning up nice too. Perfect, perfect. It's exactly what I wanted them to do. I hope they're not monumentally bad because they're not pork. I mean, I'm hoping that they spiced it exactly the same way. Come on, I just gotta get my drink here. And some medical aid. Hang on. Just as a test taken. I'm going to just check the temperature on one of these real fast. Well, that's weird. That's not right at all. That's Canadian numbers. Okay. So we're at the correct temperature. So it seems to me we just want to get them browned right for the texture. And then we'll work with that. I'm going to go low and slow at this point because I'm afraid that this will start burning things. Whoop, that's got it. There you go. There we go. Sorry, I know I'm doing too many sound effects. But hell, at least my nose ain't running. Put in just a tiny bit more oil to quell any fires that are there. Now what I intend to do with these is I've got some good rolls. I'm going to put them on a nice roll. I'm going to put some mustard and various things on it. And hopefully I'll get an excellent bite out of it and it'll be some good sandwiches. And the reason we're making this is I only got this, I think the day before yesterday. Yep, the day before yesterday. Or the day yesterday. But anyway, thinking that I was going to have to make something for dinner tonight, not realizing that I would be awash in other food. Excuse me, let's move this over. That is a lot of smoke. So we're just going to let that cool down. I think it's also fair to give them a taste at this point. Be right back. Be right back, guys. Yep. That's right. That's pretty good. Mm-hmm. That's perfect. Just going to give it another minute or two, and I'm going to get a cold beverage. It's weird that I got this done so fast, but I have to say this bad boy is done. Just had to take it off of the heat. Put it back on the heat for just a minute. Oops. Right now we're just doing this for texture. just to see if I can get the meat a little firmer. And I just tasted it. It tastes exactly, it just tasted a little bit, goodness me. It tasted a little bit more mild than I would imagine a pork sausage would have been. Definitely had that good sausage flavor in it, that Italian sausage. I wish my peppers were sweet, but they're just regular peppers. But I think that the sausages are going to be the star of the show anyway. I don't know why I'm going to recheck them. They were good when I think they've only gotten more good, but let's give it a shot. Yep. Yep, she's a good one. Okay, we're good. I'm gonna put these on my plate. Well, it was fast, guys. It was fast. How much time have I used? I don't know. It's over 10 minutes probably, but it's certainly under a half an hour, I hope. They're down. Y'all, I got some stuff to do tomorrow. I don't know how much cooking I'm gonna get to do, but I will see you on the other side as soon as I am available and have something interesting to cook. Cheers. Bye-bye. Bye.